Welcome back to Real Black and White, part of the Co-working Universe. I'm your host, JP. Woso Boom.
Also,
We are continuing Black History Month. JP watching black movies for the first time at Woso's, what do I say, his expertise,
expertise at what?
black movies.
I'm really not an expertise at black movies. I'm just telling you the ones that I love, because the
The ones.
expertise at black movies, they don't watch white movies, and they'll tell you all of them are trash. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm starting to notice that. Yeah. So this weekend I watched Boomerang, 1991 classic, directed by Reginald Hoodlin, who also did House Party. Didn't really do many movies after that, but he did a lot of shows, like
Two classics.
11 episodes of Bernie Mac Show, 1 episode of The Office, The Middle, Modern Family. So
Oh, he ain't nothing but gold.
yeah, he's done well for himself. He's directing a movie this year. I mean, not a big movie, but getting a lot of work. So good for him. Starring Eddie Murphy, Robin Givens, Halle Berry, David Allen Greer, Martin Lawrence, Grace Jones, and Chris Rock. Chris Rock, yet again, showing up in the Black
It-
History Month rewatches.
It's funny when you say starring. Usually, you don't have to name all those characters, but in this movie, you have to name all those characters.
It's wild. It's deep roster here. It's
Do
good,
you
man.
believe it was too many people?
Hmm.
I think it was a star cat. My opinion is a star cast for black actors and young at that time, young black
Yeah.
actors at that time.
I
Because
feel
that's
like Eddie
Martin
Murphy-
before the Martin show,
That I was going to ask you,
and
like,
Gina.
it felt like it's tough to tell because Martin, he looks young, but I'm like, he still also kind of looks like Bad Boys-ish. I mean, so it's hard to tell how big he was at that moment. So you're saying that's before his show.
Yeah, he was young in Bad Boys.
Yeah, I know that, but this is what, 3 years, 4 years before Bad Boys. I
4
didn't
years.
know. When
Yep.
I didn't know when his show started. It's just one of those, like, man, he's got such a side role, and he's going to become one of the biggest, comedic actors of his generation. It's just
Mhm.
wild to see him as just part of the tripod, but clearly second. He's actually third billing because I think David Allen Greer
Yeah,
gets more time because he's the one that's friends with Halle Berry.
friends. Platonic. We're working our
I mean-
platonic thing right now.
He's so good, man. He plays that role to a T. He's so good as that, like the buttoned up tie.
Yeah.
Like, just, you got to be different from the other two, and he has
The
that look.
misogynist. It gotta be the one that's not the misogynist part of the crew.
Yep.
That's like you.
I'll take that as a compliment. Cool. I mean, even throwing Chris Rock in here, I'm just saying it because everyone knows Chris Rock. He's only in for like 3 scenes, and they're all very quick.
But they funny though.
He's a scene stealer. Like, when he's on, he shines.
Mm-hmm.
He's a mailman. He's just talking with Eddie Murphy for a little bit, and then that's it. But it's like every time he talks, he's funny. $42 million budget, made $131 million. Early 90s for comedy, black comedy. I'm starting to realize the power of Eddie Murphy. So we have had many discussions at work about my lack of Eddie Murphy knowledge when it comes to movies. For me, growing up, I think The Nutty Professor, I was 7 years old. I don't even really remember that movie, but it was so big, it was hard to ignore. Plus, it was always on trailers for movies I watched, like VHSs, coming to theater, and it was always his movies. And then after that, after Dr. Dolittle, he started making some really bad movies, and he became kind of a joke. So that's kind of how I thought Eddie Murphy was. Not that I thought, but I never watched prime Eddie Murphy. And because they were bad, I never really went back and watched them. Never really was interested in it. I'm starting to realize I was dead wrong. And this is only one movie.
Eddie Murphy
is incredible.
Throughout this whole movie, bro, Eddie Murphy before, it's, to me, it's Nutty Professor before everything. Nutty Professor and back. Eddie Murphy that's when he became the GOAT of comedy to black people. Because he got
I think
stand-ups. He got 2 stand-ups that's classic of
classic.
all time classics. So like comedy, like greatness is Eddie Murphy to us black people.
I think with the Nutty Professor, he's playing characters.
Yeah.
He's just a star in this,
Mm-hmm.
and he exudes it. Like he's just playing himself, and it kind of reminded me of a not a dumbed down, but just like a lesser version of Jim Carrey, where the camera's on him, the facial expressions, the comedic timing, the clear riffing. I mean, I'm sure there's a script there,
Mm-hmm.
but they're letting him do his thing.
Right.
And the way he interacts with the other characters is just amazing. It feels like they're legitimately having a funny conversation or a funny debate. None of it feels scripted.
Right. You see like the movie like when it first started. You probably won't remember this junk, but like when he's walking in the office and the girl that's walking past him, walking down the stairs, and he say hi, and the smile that she has don't look fake. It looks
No,
so real, and
like a
like
genuine,
stuff
like,
like that.
oh, I'm in a scene with Eddie Murphy, who's a star at this point, right? This is even like we're in the 90s now, so I
Yes.
understand. Like, I've seen the movies he's already done. I just haven't watched yet. I'm like, yeah, he's a star. It's the reason it made 131 million. Like that's crazy. That's because of him. It's his face on the poster. That's it. All those names that we know and no, it's him. It's him.
Yeah, at that time, those names wasn't those names. Like there wasn't them yet. None of them. I think
He
the
brought him
closest
up.
one is David Allen Greer was higher than everyone else, right?
Yeah. Oh, easily. I mean, like you said, Halle Berry's a baby in this. She's not a star yet. I really was impressed with his exuberance of this movie. Like he's just a star. Like he is the camera's on him. It's a lot, but he is funny throughout the whole damn thing.
Right.
Even on scenes that like are kind of like this one's kind of I'm starting to lose interest a little bit. Nope, he brings it back. He makes me laugh.
It when I was rewatching it this time, what made me remember was of how many movies Martin and Tisha Campbell are in together, including their show, Martin.
Mm-hmm.
That's his next door neighbor.
Okay.
So
Oh,
that's Tisha Campbell. She
she
is
was
funny, bro.
so like when we get into the categories, it was hard to break them up. I can't. They're all kind of jumbled together between. I wrote best scenes, best lines, and best gags because comedy is about gags, right? So, and the gag I wrote of her being her next door neighbor, and just every time he brings over a girl, she's yelling a girl over there.
Bro, the signs.
Yep. Oh, it's so good. It's double sided too. He's a hoe. He's a hoe.
He did it to me. Like,
And he doesn't move, right? He doesn't. He
no, because
just,
no, the first time he was with that slow girl.
yes.
And remember when he was talking to his homies, he said, well with her, man. She like like because her feet was ugly. He said, we both know that girl was slow.
So yeah, this definitely is a male. Well, at least the first hour is
You
like a
see?
male dominated comedy, right? A lot of misogynistic jokes. We're talking early '90s. Not all of it holds up, but for the
Well,
most
most
part,
of it.
yeah, I'm saying for the most part, it does. And I didn't know the plot of this movie. Like
Boomerang.
I went in completely blind, and I was actually kind of like, man, where's this movie going? Like I'm already an hour in. They've already the her him and Robin Givens have already hooked up. I'm like, how have they hooked up already? Like I just thought it was going to be a formulaic romantic comedy,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, oh, this is why it's called Boomerang. Like it never occurred to me why it was called that. The whole plot gets flipped on him where she's playing him, and
Mm-hmm.
it was refreshing. Like that's been done before, but I don't know if it was done first because fucking early '90s. It was just cool to watch.
And it haven't been done like that, man. I loved it. Like I think I told you, like I messed with Boomerang. This movie is like this is like one of the early comedies I ever watched before. Like don't know the jokes really, but you know some of them, whatever. But yeah, that like get into it.
So I apologize to Eddie Murphy. you got to force me to watch more, at least on time, because I know there's other ones that like I know the movies are there. Like it's funny when you told me to watch this one first. I'm like, I've heard of 3 or 4 of the other ones. I've never heard of Boomerang, but this was a good start. Like it's a good entrance for prime Eddie Murphy.
I gave you Boomerang because this one got like more of the cast, like because it wasn't about just Eddie Murphy. It was about
Yep.
like the black movies. So, but like, look how young these stars was in this movie and how good they were in this movie because they all played their part to like real good to me.
Yeah. Spoiler alert, and one of our categories is replace an actor to make the movie better. I didn't come up with one. I don't know if
That's
you
what I'm
did.
saying.
No, I couldn't. Like they're all perfect. Perfect.
They all played their parts perfect. And this young Holly Berry, this is oh my god,
Baby. A baby with the little bangs. I'm like,
yeah,
yo, she's so far away from Monster Ball.
but still cute as hell. Like,
Yeah.
yo, her face is crazy. Her face card is nuts.
Her skin is like perfection. It's just it like shines
That's a
off the
little too
screen.
light. Fuck out of here. What are we talking about? She ain't little Peter. Get out of here. Yo.
There's a new category. Is the skin tone perfect? All right, first scene. Get right into it. I want to call him by his right name. What's Eddie Murphy's name in this movie?
Marcus.
Marcus. Marcus pretending to lose his dog to pick up a girl. Kirby, Kirby, Kirby boy. It's just it's a great way to introduce yourself.
Oh my god. Yeah, I need $20 for that leash. You better take that.
Take that old ass leash. Give it to him.
$20.91 was a lot.
Good point. Yeah, but he had it,
That was
and
like 60 right now.
the way he gave his number, and she's so worried. She's like, "Oh no, take my number because I really need to know if you get this dog back." Oh, that's a good idea. And but the what made me laugh was he's literally yelling Kirby, and then as soon as he gets the number, he starts whispering it, Kirby, Kirby, like he doesn't care. Doesn't care because there is no Kirby. But it's just that's comedy. Like that's well done comedy because he doesn't need to say it, but because he says it low and everything, you realize, oh yeah, I don't know, we're good.
Right.
He's got the number.
That's funny as hell.
And you're right, that does lead to a scene that you mentioned. And it's funny, I've definitely seen this before. I don't know where. I don't know if I've seen it on Twitter or just in like compilations of comedy. But him when he started pulling the sheets over her feet, I'm like, I've seen this before. And there's the gnarly, nasty feet in his reaction. Oh, come on, man.
Yo, they like all the way perfect until you get down to the feet. Check the feet. That is funny.
That's is that a thing? You can be perfect head to ankle, but if the toes are messed up, you out.
I wonder. I never had that problem. And it's like I never like had like I really never had that problem with the feet. I never paid attention to nobody's feet
Yeah, man.
until I had to. Until I got with my girl really, because I see them all the time.
I feel like as long as they're sticking straight out, there's 5 of each.
Yeah.
I think I'm good. Like I'm not going to be nitpicky. Coming from a guy who has horrible looking feet, so I can't be
And
nitpicky.
thinking about it, think about it. Only way he's seen her feet is because it was laying in the bed and he pulled the sheets back. He would never seen her feet because you don't look at no feet unless you
Right.
want to.
Right. Or unless you're incorporating that in your.
Oh, and then that's another thing. But that's when you know she got some crazy pretty feet. to let him pull around that, like, come on, bro. That's I'm
Trying to remember. I wrote something down, but I don't. Oh, okay. I got it. Next scene. So they are in the board meeting trying to come up with names for their new product. and their new spokesperson.
The new spokesperson.
Yeah, the essence of sex
Mm-hmm.
is somehow the least sexiest thing I've ever heard. These are the name of the fragrances they came up with: Wet Spot 10, Love Puss, Pig Puke, Afterbirth, not bath. The way she says it, afterbirth, 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 and steel vaginas.
So he'll, see that's funny. It's funny as hell. That's why they always just said her name and got up and just clapping because they're like, nah. But even before her, him banging the other one is nuts.
Which one?
The first one.
The dog walker? I'm
Wait,
getting confused.
no, the one that's mock is the one the face of the company. Because ain't you talking
Oh my
about the
god.
second meeting?
Oh Jesus.
You talking about the new face. I'm talking about the first face. And he thought he
Yeah.
had the inside track on the job.
Yeah, my dude's like, I'm taking one for my own team here. Yeah, she's about to run this company, and you know,
You seen the
I look,
guard?
I wrote this down in the gags when he asked her to turn off the lights, like to dim the lights down, because it'll be a little sexier, and it goes pitch black, and there's like a 3 second pause, and he goes, "Can it get a little darker?" Oh, that was the first time I laughed out loud at the movie. I'm like, all right, I'm in now. That was great.
It, before that part, when the security guard was walking out the room and he was laughing, like smirking at because he
Mark
knew it
it.
was about to go on.
It's like, what? That's the second time you've looked at me funny. Like, yeah, it meant nothing. Then he meets his new girl in the elevator, and she's like, I'm the head of marketing.
That's
And he,
funny.
his whole mind's like, oh my god, what did I just do for nothing?
I got no panties on.
That don't mean that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean that she just forgot her laundry. Like, that didn't mean I slept with her. Oh, we got to talk about Martin Lawrence's like trope about racism. It kept coming up in the movie. It was
That's
really funny.
that's AJ right there. Right?
Absolutely. Like when they're at the store looking for clothing, and the manager kept coming up and just like kind of side eyeing, like, well, you can't afford that. You can't
We
afford
don't
that.
got layaway. It's crazy.
When he says we don't keep cash in the store, ran away. Oh
No,
man.
no. See, you on that part, but before that part, isn't before that? I don't know if I'm mixing it up. When they was talking at the table, when the waiter kept coming over,
Yep.
he said, "Call us." He said, "You know what you calling us, jungle bunnies?"
Right. That was the first one. You're right. I did forget that one. Because then they go to the pool table where he has this whole, which is brilliant. He's like, why? How come the white ball hits all the other balls, and how do you win? You hit the black ball last. And Marcus is like playing into. He's like, you know what? This one actually makes sense. It's on a green path like Earth, and it's flat Earth. He's like, see, this is what I've been saying. Yeah, like Martin
Martin in
doesn't
this
need.
movie is crazy too, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he's only got about what 10 minutes of screen time, but he uses every minute of it.
Mm-hmm.
He's of the group. He is kind of playing the dumb comedic, quirky one, but it's not a trope. Like, he's too talented. Like, he uses that,
Mm-hmm.
but he sounds smart when he's doing it. Like, I know he's supposed to be dumb and misogynistic and everything, but it's too funny.
Yeah.
He's overvalued for that kind of part, and that's why
Cool.
this movie resonates, because it's these people are bigger than the part they're in.
I feel you.
We got, what's another one? Um, oh, just a one-off line when they're they're going over the promo that they're going to show, and they're talking about, is it a nipple or is it a shadow? Is it a nipple or is it a shadow? It's a nipple. No, it's a shadow. Said it's a nip. He said it's a nipple because I'm drooling. Just this is my kind of comedy, man. This is my
I'm,
kind of comedy.
I'm sorry, I had it written down. No, when he said she got hammer time in the feet. That's what he said about it.
Thank you. I wrote that down. I couldn't remember the context of it. It just literally says it's hammer time.
He said to expect for her to be hammer time in the feet, bro.
Said you don't
Oh
f
man,
you don't f her feet.
yeah, right.
And then later on, he's like, you don't f her brains. Like Jesus.
Oh,
So yeah, let's get to the change up of the movie. So again, this is about
okay.
a
Before the change up, I got
yeah,
one more Martin to
do it.
Dave Allen Greer because that's where he used to get. That's where he got most of his jokes off on him. But when
Yeah.
he told the dude, he said he was like said about his sperm count being low, and he said, "I don't know why because you ain't shooting none."
Is that when they're at the gym doing like the rowing?
No, no, that's not. Yo, is it? Yeah, that is at. That's
It is.
like right before the gym. No, that's right before the gym. At the gym, he said your wife left you for the gardener or something, and then he started doing that joke man faster. And he, don't get personal. You see us, he about to have a heart attack.
Like I'm telling you, that's just three of them sitting down, no screenplay, just an idea. Just let them go. They probably have 30 minutes of them three just talking. It's so
Word.
good, so good. So yeah, I quickly realized why this movie's called Boomerang. I mean, it's about a guy named Marcus who just he's very lucky with women, right? He sleeps with them and then doesn't call them back, right?
I
He's a
don't
one
call
man
it
stand.
lucky with women. He treat women like materials until he get the perfect. He's really looking for the perfect woman. Actually,
I don't know if he's looking for one because he's well. I guess you're right because he's looking for the feet. So I guess yeah,
yeah, he
technically is.
want to know. She got to be pretty head to toe.
Yeah.
That's what he care about.
Um, but yeah, he is just he's sleeping around and
Mhm.
he's spitting game, using game, lying, doing what he needs to do. And he meets or his new boss, or at least the head of marketing, and he's infatuated with her, and she definitely plays hard to get. I don't sleep with people I work with. Goes on a little bit, and they eventually sleep together in New Orleans when they go away,
Mhm.
and they come back, and he's like, man, she's perfect. She's the one. She's the one. Like I think I'm in love. Those boys think he's crazy, and he starts trying to like, hey, when are we gonna go out again? And she's the one who's like, I'll have to check my schedule.
Mm.
Check your schedule. Me? Well, no. Even like I love that he doesn't even shy away. He's like, no. I do that. No, I do that. You which again, yeah, they're not trying to hide it, which I appreciate watching it. It's like, yeah,
Mhm.
he's admitting who he is. Like, no, I do that kind of stuff. You don't do that to me. And she's like, well, we'll see, when I can get to you. And he's staring at the phone, waiting for someone to call.
Oh,
Like
because he said he's not gonna be lonely. He said, "You know me, I'm not gonna be lonely waiting for you, so you better hurry up."
he's just staring at his phone in his office, waiting for the phone. As soon as it rings, hello, hello. So I like that trope. Um,
When she
I
stood
think
him up for the movie tickets, and it come there, and like I already knew what happened with the coat. When she didn't take the coat off at the door, I figured what was going on. Like that's even back then, but
yeah,
like
she
that's gonna work.
100%. We're all falling for it. Yeah, we could be mad as we want, but when that happens, yeah,
But I
apology
guess
accepted.
yeah, and women fall for roses that you pick down the street from out somebody else's garden.
What? Oh, you've done this before? Then we get into Halle Berry's character. I think this is where not the movie doesn't lose me, but it definitely shifts again where they really they try to make Marcus and her like friends. You know, they kind of have some conversations, deep conversations.
Yeah.
They have a dinner party. She stays after to help him clean up, and all of a sudden they're sleeping together, even though it felt rushed. Like I really
Kinda.
didn't
Yeah.
know. Yeah, I just it obviously that's how they wanted. That's who they wanted to end up
But once
together.
they start playing music as they doing things, that's like a montage to speed the movie up. That's how I
Yeah,
see it. Like,
right.
you know what I'm saying?
Just felt like I thought she should have been in the movie more throughout the first hour. Like just little more scenes. Like, she was in it. Like that her them two were talking to each other up top in her office and everything.
Yeah.
I just I guess it more surprised me that's the way it went. I did not like it because Halle Berry's adorable. She could do better. But
Which would mean you don't like how it went.
I'm not saying I don't like that how it went. It just felt like, man, they went from colleagues to friends to being together pretty quickly. Like
You
she's got
don't
her
think
own
it happens like that?
she had her own painting studio in his apartment.
See,
At least with
that's what I'm saying. Like the montage. Okay, I'm with you with that. Like that. Like
okay,
it sped the story up a little too fast.
that's
Like it
fair.
skipped a lot of spots. But that's what I say when they play that music montage while shit going on in the background, you know the story is speeding up. They trying
That's
to
fair. That's fair. I maybe I kind of dozed off a little bit. I don't even remember the montage. So maybe
like
the montages suck. We all know they suck. They're a
yeah,
trope.
dead ass.
They suck. Like most of them really suck, unless they're like Rocky,
Yeah,
You're working out all the time.
but you ain't gonna skip past the part where before her and him, where she said that's a goalie mask. He said, oh, I didn't know you was into hockey. Or I didn't know Africans was into hockey. Bro.
Holy,
He's like, I was just joking.
I was
But you
just
can see he don't know. Like you could tell they was incompatible.
at all. Nope. And then at the same time they show Marcus and oh god, what's her name?
I don't know. I call her
Robin.
Robin Givens.
Yeah, her and Robin Gibbs. Like he finally gets her over to his apartment and he's gonna make his moves and she wants to watch the Knicks game,
The Knicks game.
right?
And the
And
Bulls. Oh, it's the Bulls. So you
well,
see how
she asked about the Knicks. We're gonna get to that. That's in my nitpicks. But yeah, she wants to watch the Bulls game, like, and instead of sitting down to dinner, and she's kind of like, I want to say eating like a man, but sitting up, just crunching food, and can I get a beer? And he's not into it. He's like, I don't, this ain't me.
right. Chicks go to the refrigerator to get me a beer. It felt like it was on that kind of timing. No, not really, because he was like a ladies' man. So I felt like he'd do anything to please a woman.
Yeah, he was just like, no, this is too far. No, this ain't it. All right, so I finally got a best needle drop for the movie. It happens early, and it kind of goes with every time he sees a woman for the first time, you hear like a bark. And as soon as he sees this one girl, it goes bow wow wow yippee yo yippee
Yo.
yay. He's a dog. Not very subtle, but
That's why Robin Givens told him, she was like, I knew this was happening, but I wouldn't think it would happen with you. Because she was like, I know you play these games, so you should be used to somebody playing this game with you.
yeah, she was on the other foot. He didn't like it.
No one never does.
Believe it or not, I got a best cinematography shot.
What?
Empire, Empire State Building lights up when I'm sorry, Empire State Building lights go out when Jacqueline, that's her name.
Oh,
When
Jack.
Jacqueline says it's over, and right over Marcus's shoulder, the Empire State's lights go out.
I
It's
didn't
pretty
even
cool.
beat that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Oh,
And
the
then
lights do go out.
yep. And then so I wrote that down, and then I had to come back to it because later on they go on during the bro hug when they all get together again, and they
I didn't peep that either when they apologized to each other. You took my girl.
yep. So, and then when Martin comes up and he's like, "Man, you guys figure it out already. I can't do this, man." They're like, "Yeah, we're good. We hugged. We're good. Oh, thank God. I can't do this, man." And yeah, they bro hug, and then the Empire State Lights go back on. Like that was cool.
Right though.
And I know it wasn't CGI because it's the '90s, so they had to figure that out and that timing. So
Shout
I
out to them.
appreciate the effort. Yep, appreciate the effort. Got to rate the nude scene. The first time that Marcus and Jacqueline get it on, I'm giving it a 2 out of 10. You think I'm crazy because she's got a great body, but man, the camera focuses on him the whole time.
They didn't pay her enough.
She shows skin, but the camera like starts from the corner of the bed and like comes up, and she's on top, and it's just him the whole time. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I know he's the star, but like, come on, let's go back and forth here. 2 out of 10.
I'm with you. I see. I don't know. Like you, funny that I ain't rated it, but I think not nude scene, but like freaky scene. If you skipped it over the part of the movie already, but when he said, "Get rid of the banana and the cherries," because you've seen the video they was playing.
That was good. Yeah, that
you
was.
could at least ate the banana. That was.
He's like, we need to be a little more subtle. All right, like.
Then when he got mad and let him do it all himself.
That okay, yeah. That I didn't need. Okay, it's worth it for the shot of Marcus's hand over his face with like one eye looking at it, and Jackie's face like just like jaw drop, like oh my god, like that. I laughed out loud when they showed that. But the whole scene, giving birth to the fragrance. That was fun.
My god!
And also the other sex scene though was really funny when he's like, "I don't want to come. I don't want to come. I don't want to come. I don't want to come." And he's like, "Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Don't say anything." Ah!
That is so real.
Yep. That's why I appreciate it. Like that one was funny. It's like, don't move. Don't move. Don't move.
Don't move. Don't touch me. Don't say nothing.
Don't.
Baseball.
Even his reaction to when he got to see her feet for the first time and like the heavens opened up, like he was so happy. Like it didn't need to be 20 seconds of him reacting, but it was funny the whole time. Like you even like have a second shot of her feet. Like go back down, and you could look down, and he's just like, oh, yes, and he's like patting her on the shoulder, like, oh, well done, good job. All right. As with any comedy, there are plenty of nitpicks.
Dead wait, I don't know. You guys tell me what these nitpicks is.
So this could be either nitpicks or stuff that hasn't aged well, especially for early '90s. I wrote down first dates at somebody's house. That happens twice. I just don't think that happens anymore. Like when you meet somebody, like, hey, we're gonna go on a date, and they're always at his house. Or David Allen Greer goes to Halle Berry's house for their first date, and it's just like, man, they don't. There's no dinners. There's no restaurant scene. There's no, grab a drink, coffee. It's always at somebody's house. Like that doesn't happen anymore.
I'm with you, but if I'm with you, but I think if a man can cook, I think a man first date is at his house. If he could cook, if the lady is, because if you think of dates, I think you talking about if you meet someone like fast, like if you're going on a date with someone, it should be like you should know them more than a week, more than like you should at least know them for like a month, like I don't know, like or talk to them for like a month before you go out with someone, unless you're going out to a bar or something to chill.
I just think on the woman's side, you shouldn't be going to somebody's house for the first date,
even if you work with them. But like that's this junk. It's like sometimes you have that mindset in your head, like what could like I work with this guy. I know where he works at. We know where he live at. Like type junk.
Yeah, I know, but
that's what I'm saying.
if her initial instinct is I'm not gonna be with anybody that I'm working with, then you should probably meet up at a neutral spot instead of his house.
I'm kind of with you, but I could see people going on the first day at the house, especially if a man could cook.
Oh, I don't blame him. Yeah, if he can cook, like that's a great way to show off. I just figured that's like date 3 or 4. All right, let's get to the Jordan highlights. Why does Jordan always got to show up in 90s stuff?
Because Jordan was that dude in the '90s. Get out of here, dog.
But this was my nitpick though. So it's very subtle. But she's like bragging. She's like, "Did you see Jordan's last shot of that game? You see how high he jumped?" So like, it's not specific, but the way I the way I choose to hear it is that it was like a game-winning shot, right? Did you see that last shot? Kind of
Yeah.
references like a game-winning shot. They showed the highlight of Jordan dunking on Ewing. I went and looked up the score of that game. That was the 1990 Eastern Conference first round playoffs. Bulls won by 9 to get the sweep. So there was no last shot to win the game.
You a
Nitpick.
hater, man. She was talking about Jordan last shot, and the last shot could be a dunk, and because she said he got so high. Get out of here.
Just saying.
And that's the only highlight they could find at that time. So
Let's see. The when Haley Berry slaps Marcus.
oh yeah.
After she caught him cheating, the slap sound effect is so poorly done.
Mm-hmm.
It's straight out of the sound effect machine that they have at the studios.
That is so funny.
It's
The
so
90s,
loud.
buddy.
And my last one. So Eddie Murphy Marcus clearly has a really high paying job. Like that's a beautiful apartment in New York City.
No, the way
That's
he dressed.
Yeah.
But whoa,
That,
broke black people dress like that. But go ahead.
that is a loft, man. That's a big space. So how does Yvonne have the apartment/house next to him? What does she do? How does she afford that house?
I wonder because it's not a nitpick. It's a question. Like what does she
Right.
do?
Like, what does she do? She's always hanging around there. When does she work? She's just waiting to yell, he's a hoe. Like, I'm assuming he's on a nice row of houses. And I'm like, how does
It
she
could be her
afford that?
mother's house. It could be her mother's house if she lived with her mother. She could be a sex worker, ex-worker. Or she probably got a good job that just not talked about. That's why we need Boomerang 2, 28 years later.
God, no.
They better not mess with this movie.
No, I can't. But she's also dressed pretty, like, scummy. So it's not like she's,
That's what I'm saying. She looked broke.
yeah. Yeah. So how's she so close to him? Did you ask Vanessa for her
Oh, she'll
rating?
never did. Your wife seen it?
No.
Oh, I got
anything-
high stars for this one.
Yeah, anything else before? I don't want
I think I got everything. My jokes the jokes. That I had to get that
if I forget anything.
that Jungle Bunny's junkie. That was funny.
Oh, like like her leaving $200 on the dresser
Bruh.
in his face, and he pulled the sheets up. He's like,
Yeah.
I've been used.
But I think that's why that movie is so good. It's like the story, the plot, like you said, has been done a bunch of times. But that was done real well. Because it didn't portray him as the worst guy in the world. He just was a bachelor.
Yeah, yeah, you're not wrong.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes the guy be even worse than that.
Right, yeah, you're right. The same way she's not awful for what she does. Like, it's, yep. I totally forgot. Star Trek. A whole minute dedicated to Star Trek.
Oh,
how much Marcus loves Star Trek, and that he's a Trekkie, and she's a Trekkie. Like, cool, let's go.
But you don't see it in his how he dress.
I'm sorry. When I hear a black person like Star Trek, it still shocks me, especially the original. It's not even Next Generation, which we're not even
But
as
I'm talking
in
about you see how he dressed. He don't dress like a dude on a Star Trek ship or something.
like a nerd.
No, that no, I'm talking about like in the movie. Like, I mean, in the show with the red that he wears.
Oh, yeah. But it's
He's
just
not
but
sharp.
him bringing up the classic like you know who's gonna die on a quest because oh there's Kirk, there's Spock, there's McCoy, and there's a random red coat. It's absolutely what all Trekkie fans have always talked about. It's like, yep, well he's gonna die on the planet, and it's just it's it's overdone, but it's just funny to hear it in this movie. And when I can't remember who asked who um Captain Kirk's first name. I'm like, let's go. I got that one. James Tiberius Kirk. But when they asked what's Spock's last name, ooh, I didn't know that one.
I didn't know Spock had a last name.
Yeah, I mean, I know he had a human mother, so it was probably her last name, but I
Mm-hmm.
didn't know it off the top of my head. That's why I consider myself a Trekker, not a Trekkie, not a total nerd. But I know this some of the stuff.
I'm in it a little bit. Okay,
Live long and prosper.
I got arthritis. I can't do that.
All right, let's get to our 5-star rating. Also, again, Black History Month, I will allow you to go first.
Yes, you see, I don't like when you say that. That sounds crazy.
What did I allow you?
No, yeah, because it's Black History Month, white propaganda. But anyway, um, the New Jack City, I might have rated it a little bit high, just because I love that movie as like my favorite movie.
You should. You don't have to defend it.
Boomerang is a 5-star love. I mean, comedy, romantic comedy movie to me.
Wow.
And that's how I feel about it. And it's all because, like you said, when you can't replace people and you laugh throughout, and I feel like all romantic movies, not comedy, romantic movies got that slow part where you talk about like David Alec Greer and Halle Berry character. I feel like like most romantic comedies have that slow part of it because we're not here for that. But
Yeah.
everything else is like I watched it too much. I love and I don't watch movies over and over. And you already know what I think is the greatest comedy, and I watched that a lot. And this is up there with it.
So you talked about the slow part. There's only slow parts when the movie's too long, and this one
Yeah.
was a tad too long. Like
Mhm.
I can't help but look at how long a movie is before I start it, and I saw it was almost 2 hours, and I'm like, man, they don't make 2 hour comedies in the '90s, but that's the power of Eddie Murphy.
Mhm.
And you know, it's I think it's always tough talking about a movie after the first time, especially a comedy, where I just go, I definitely laughed. And it made me laugh early, which is important for an older movie. Like you got to
Mhm.
hook me with the character and the kind of comedy it is. Again, I didn't know what kind of comedy. Again, I didn't even know the plot. So when you start, it might sound misogynistic, but sex jokes are funny. They just are. And when you
Facts.
can kind of start centering around that and then build it out, I'm like, yeah, you got me hooked in. It's
Is
good.
sex jokes being funny misogynistic? Because you
And,
don't think women have sex jokes, and that's the point to me that men get a bad rap for sex jokes, and I think everyone loves sex jokes. So it's
oh
not
yeah,
like you know what I'm saying. Like sex
it's
jokes
just
is not misogynistic. Men together saying them is misogynistic.
yeah. I think well, a lot of it is them three talking, and the first half hour is about him just trying to hook up. So a lot of it is centered at
That's misogynistic.
yeah, like that. I think the first half hour is centered towards that. But listen, I'm not going to apologize. If it's funny, it's funny. As long as it's not cruel and mean and punching down, I'm going to laugh.
Boom.
So overall, for a first time comedy, I don't want to hurt feelings, but I think 3.5 out of 5 is good.
Dang. 3.5 out of 5 is crazy.
I think it's still pretty
Boomerang is
good.
Boomerang is up there with black people comedies.
But for me, remember you got to talk. My view of movies, like 5-star comedies, are. I don't think I don't know if I have a 5-star comedy.
See, I don't think this is a 5-star comedy movie. I'm not saying this is not a 5-star comedy movie to me. I said romantic comedy. and that's
Okay,
the
no,
difference because the love story. That's the only thing I'm
okay,
saying.
that's fair. But I also don't think I have a 5-star romantic comedy either. Like, I don't
Yeah,
think
I bet
I
you don't.
for me, 5 stars are saved for the absolute top of the top.
Yeah,
But, like I said, I did feel like I wanted the movie to end at some point, and there was still 40 minutes to go. Not to end, but I wanted to start hurrying up.
yeah. But you hated the montage speed through.
I know, it just the change up from Jackie and Marcus to Marcus and Halle Berry, it was a switch up, and I think that ending was rushed too. Like, I actually loved their last scene when she's like, "You destroyed me, you broke my
Hmm.
heart." Like, when she's got her own thing going. Like, that
It's
was
about
a
in the classroom,
really,
right?
yeah. No, not the no, she's at her office, and he brought the kids there.
Yeah, the classroom, right?
No, she's at her
Oh
office.
no, she in the office. She's not in the
Yeah,
classroom no more. She's done working with the kids. They said my
that
new teacher. That's what they
that's
said.
right. It's right. I forgot about the class scene. When she brings him there, so that is part of the friendship growing stuff.
Yeah,
It just it that I kind of lost me. That wasn't the funny stuff. I think that's maybe where it slowed up for me. I thought there was
me
a
too.
great scene between them. Like, they are really like fleshing out, going back and forth, like, and then all of a sudden, boom, she's like, I don't want to be alone. And then they're hugging and kiss, and then they're walking off together. I'm like, oh, that happened quickly. It's not like they've been together for like 5 years and like, all right, let's we can figure this out. Like,
See, and that's my like. I'm with you with the like, not about your rating or whatever, but
mhm.
that's that topic right there. That you just said. I believe in love at first sight, so I don't believe it have. Like, I believe in that. Like, I believe if you meet your soulmate and it's like in 3 days, like maybe that some people get stay together for forever after that. That's what I'm saying. So some people are attached that early.
But he did cheat on her, so yeah,
But
in a way,
she knew what kind of man he was because you just did get into the bed of a guy that is with your boss that you chip cool with on the low. You get what I'm saying? So like he's and everybody at the office knows reputation.
yep. And it was a good line when he was in bed with Jackie, and she's like, "Well, why are you here with me then?" And he kind of just paused, and he's like, "That's a good question." And he gets up and leaves. That was pretty good. No, I, I really like. I don't have a lot that I don't like about it. It's just for a first time comedy.
Yeah,
I think 3.5 is solid. Like, I would recommend it. I loved most of the characters. Eddie Murphy is a star. Like, for me, it's just funny. I'm like, it's like new to me. Like,
that's funny.
I want to watch more of his movies now. So when I say 3.5, I don't have a lot of bad to say. It's just, I save my 4s and 4.5 for just certain
It's
quality movies.
no. I'm with you. Like if you because you keep saying comedy, and I'm with you kind of with the 3.5 because of all the slow parts. Like
Yeah.
like it's real funny when it's funny, but then it's slow parts. So I will rank it as like a 3.5 as
As
a
a
comedy.
movie.
But as a romantic comedy, when you put romantic on it, the relationship part plays a role into it for me. That's why I give it a little higher because of the dynamics of him getting played like how he usually get played. I mean, like how he usually do. Boomerang, right back to you, and then it's a
Boomerang.
whole nother. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
that's why they call it Boomerang.
You
Oh,
funny for not knowing that. Because the title got to mean something about the movie, man. It's like, why was it called Boomerang? What's a boomerang? Cartoons?
yeah. It's like, I try to go in blind, but not dumb.
That's my job. Come on. I want to stay employed.